Hey guys, it's Nadine. Welcome to another video. Today I just wanted to journal with you guys and just have a nice chat with you while I journal. This video is sponsored by Skillshare and I'll talk a bit about them in a bit. So if you also keep a journal, I'm encouraging you to journal alongside with me just to get some stress and heavy feelings out of our system, because to be honest, before filming this video, I've been running away from journaling. I didn't want to unpack whatever emotions I was feeling inside. I just felt like journaling was so self-serving, and I mean it is, of course, it's therapeutic and it's for yourself, and in the grand scheme of things, I just felt very selfish in doing so, because there's just so much wrong and bad in the world that why am I gonna just have a moment for myself to just write out my feelings? But hey, this is such an important thing to be doing as well, because whenever we set our thoughts and emotions and channel our anger, our frustration onto paper, things like solutions can be seen, as well as just further, I don't want to say it, but realizing things, it's very helpful. Yeah, I guess it's self-serving, but it's okay, and I want to let you know that it's also okay if ever you felt the same way as me, because you have to take care of yourself and you need to take rest. And instead of just wanting to run away from your inner feelings and emotions, trying to numb everything, let's just let them out, let off some steam. Today I wanted to do a couple of prompts or journaling ideas in times like this. As much as I'm a naturally optimistic person, I do feel like everything just feels bleak almost and meaningless. And that's just such the opposite of who I am, I know, so I needed to go back to my roots and journal. The first 2 pages that I'm doing is a what I've learned so far page. I wrote 10 without really meaning to, and they're all kind of general. Yeah, I was really just writing from my heart and from what I thought whilst filming this video. Like, I didn't plan anything out. Some of the lessons that I've learned so far during the quarantine period, as well as all of the social injustice that has been happening, that has always been happening, that I just wasn't, I don't know. I mean, I was aware of it, but sorry guys, this is like a very honest video. Number 1 is to question everything that you think you know, or what has been ingrained in us, what has been taught to us. Where does blank stem from? And spoiler alert, everything leads back to capitalism. Question the government, question yourself, question everything. Number 2, educate yourself. Google is your friend. Ever since we were young and in our schooling years, we have been taught to ask questions. Yeah, you can ask questions. You can ask people, discourse is very important, but, Google's also there first. So ask Google first, and then if there's something you don't understand, or if you want to talk about it with someone, then you can ask, because to be honest, a lot of people, it's not their job to educate you on anything, and knowledge and information is literally everywhere, okay? I mean, don't take this the wrong way of like, don't ask questions from anyone, but make sure you do your own research first, and then when you have a specific question, then you ask. And don't forget to check sources and the authors of the article. Number 3 is to follow your curiosity. In some mornings, whenever I have the time, I do this thing in my other journal, not a creative journal, just a brain dump journal, wherein I do morning curiosities. So whatever topic that has popped into my brain or is around me in terms of the interwebs, like things that have been recommended to me countlessly because of the algorithm, if there's something that's new that I want to know more of, I just have a deep dive Google session on it, and I just feed my brain on what it wants to know. Yeah, it's so important to stop ourselves from being in a constant echo chamber, like I said, with the recommendations. When you click on one type of video, let's say a cooking video, for the next few days, it's all gonna be just the same kind of content, and we don't want that. I mean, it's your taste, but we also want to expand our minds and see different perspectives on things. So I think following your curiosity and just having the mindset of wanting to learn and wanting to grow. Number 4 is that mistakes will be made, and when you do, own up to them. You are accountable with things that you have said and you will say, but you are allowed to change your mind on things because we are continually growing, and you should be kind to yourself but also be real with yourself. So call yourself out, try to unlearn things, try to learn new things. I really truly believe that we're all expansive beings, and every day I feel like a different person. Number 5, anger, I feel, is so closely related to passion, and when you have that two things together, it moves us to act. So do whatever you can. You can donate if you have the means to. You can send emails if you have internet. You can donate your time through that. Just step up and do things. Everything at your own pace. No one is mad at you for being privileged, but they will be mad at you if you blatantly choose to ignore, choose to not speak up, you just stand still, not doing anything. That's when they'll be mad. While I'm setting up the other page, I just want to talk about and thank the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Drawing, writing, and journaling classes can be a great way to help manage stress, practice mindfulness, and feel connected to yourself as well as to other people. I'm very interested in this class called Digital Illustration, Learn to Use Procreate, taught by Jerome Vogel. I want to improve my drawing skills and how to make better graphics to use for work and for my videos, so this is such a helpful class for me, especially since when you're using a new program, it gets a bit intimidating since all the functions aren't the same as what you were once used to. So I'm very, very keen on learning the basic functionality of each tool Procreate has to offer, and yeah, this class is perfect for that. Skillshare continually launches new premium classes, and it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership, so you can explore your creativity and have fun. I hope you check Skillshare out, and again, thanks for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go back to the other half of the things that I've learned so far. Number 6, care and compassion for others. You will never really know how others feel like and what they're going through, but you can extend and show some compassion and love and care. Number 7, speak up and share. Please, it's so important. It's so easy to share things nowadays and get information out there, but also check yourself. Are you performing? Ask yourself, what are your intentions? Number 8, it's a long way from here. All of the issues that we have been experiencing right now, it did not start and end here. Everything has been happening long before the current situation. What will you be doing about the situation 30 days from now, 3 months from now? How are you continually showing up, pressing the gas, fighting for your rights and the rights of others? Number 9, do not lose hope. Stand firm in faith. Pray. Shout your frustrations to God. Yes, let Him know that you're in pain. Let Him know everything is bad. Everything that we don't understand, He understands, because God knows. He knows. So let's not lose hope. It's hard, but just stand firm in faith. Number 10, be kind to others and yourself. I think everything is pacing and everyone is dealing with this in different ways, and we should never truly judge what other people are doing. It's okay to log off. It's okay to take time and reflect and journal. It's okay to rest, to recharge. The anger is still there, and the passion, and whatever you're feeling, the frustration. We're just going on a different tab, nurturing ourselves so that we can fight the fight when we have to. The next page that I'm doing is, like I said a while ago, I've been doing the morning curiosity things. So I wanted a page that would show the things that I have been curious about and that I have researched about, and I'm gonna share them with you, but please don't judge. They're a bit random. So I made a page called Feed Your Curiosity, and I have some eggs. The first one's actually yoga, because I'm honestly just very fascinated by the whole practice. I also did a lot of Googles about the self, so attachment styles, inner work, true self-love. What does self-love even mean? I've been listening to a lot of podcasts kind of hating on self-love, loving self-love, and I haven't figured out where I am on that. And just being neutral with yourself, that's also a thing. I also had a lot of Googles on health, so nutrition, glute science, strength training, as well as politics and philosophy of religion, racism, even capitalism. Just a lot of different things. I think it's so good to stay curious and do some Googles, even over the littlest things, and just have fun, learn a lot, feed your mind. The next page is a list of things that I'm looking forward to after the whole lockdown period. While I was writing everything down, this question came up in my head. Do I truly miss these things that I'm writing down? Or am I just used to doing these things before and so I kind of miss them, but do I actually value them? Because I have been living my life sort of without them for the past 3 months. I wrote some trivial things out, like eating out, concerts, traveling, fun events, dressing up, window shopping, walking, being outside. And well, a lot of these things are very, I guess, it brings comfort to my life, but are they essentials? That's a question that I was asking. So of course I miss meeting up with my friends. Of course I miss actual human interactions. I miss eye contact. I miss smiles. I miss hearing people's voice without a weird crackle to the sound of them. I don't know, these little things have been gone in my life for a few months that, are they really, really necessary? But I am looking forward to doing everything, even the most trivial of things, and you guys, please don't judge. But I also wrote down random magic moments, I like to call them, like sunsets on the train. And I haven't really gotten out of the house ever since quarantine. I've been out once. I went to the grocery with my dad, and everyone's wearing masks, so I really miss seeing people's smiles and interacting with people through that lower portion of our face. Because if it's just the top part, if it's just our eyes, you can't really see the smile sometimes, and some certain actions can be seen as being rude without that smile factor. But it's just our reality, and we have to have precautions and sanitize everything, wear masks, take care. It's something not normal for me still. I refuse to call it the NN. I don't even want to say the phrase because I'm so sick of it. And the last page that I did is a gratitude page, and I'm sure there's way more things to be grateful about. And actually, when I started this page, I wrote down that I'm having trouble with acknowledging gratitude, even though I know that it's such an important thing to always be practicing. But I know no one cares. No one cares about my privilege. But yeah, I don't know. It just makes me feel like it magnifies my privilege. I have to work on myself with this. Like, yes, no one cares, needs. Like I said, very raw talk right now. But some of the things that I'm grateful for there, I just put trivial things, honestly. The joy of cooking and baking, the concept of making something out of nothing and just being creative about things. There is truly magic in creativity. Artists as activists, because a lot of artists have been making a lot of shareable and digestible content. Things like informing us about the terror bill, having those caricatures of what's happening in the world, and just posters. Art is activism, and it's so important. I hope more people see the value in art. People using their platforms to educate. I think everyone who has shared anything on their stories about Black Lives Matter, about terror bill, about other social injustices, as well as how to cope during this time, and just all the different nuances. I'm grateful for critical thinking. Again, Bobo and Flex, they're influencing my quarantine life. I'm grateful for information and its availability from the internet. One click and you can know. It's just, will you read through all the tabs that you open, needs? Will you? I'm grateful for shelter, my room, my home. I'm also grateful for people reminding you to breathe. Like I said, yoga, and just trying to be calm. And also the content, or like people just telling us that it's okay to take time to take time. I'm grateful that we're experiencing this collectively, not in the sense that we're all experiencing it in the same way, because we're not. You know, some people really, of course, have it bad, a lot worse. I don't mean it in that way. I'm just saying I don't know how to phrase it, but just how we are going through this together. Okay, I don't know how to word it. I need more time to think about this sentiment. I'm sorry. But like I said, I just was writing down things in my head. Yeah. Next thing I'm grateful for is just skip past that. Protesters banding together. I'm so grateful for them for making noise outside. So us fighting for justice and for our rights. I'm not grateful that this is happening, but I'm grateful that we're banding together, you know, for the same cause. Unity. That's what I meant. Next thing is just new days. Every day is a new day, and I know a lot of us might feel frustrated that it's still happening, but every day is a day for us to learn. It's a new day, it's a new grace. I'm grateful for donation drives and the organizers stepping up in making things happen for their own advocacies. So yeah, those are like some prompts, I guess, and just wanted to share with you the pages that I've created for my little journal. So I just wanted to thank you for watching this video and listening to me just chatter and talk. I really had a good time. I hope you did too. You got to work a bit, or journal a bit, or draw, or paint. You guys mean a lot to me, and I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. This video was from my heart to yours, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!